captivity. Can't run away, I have to stay.
Where do I maximize my skills? And the more I get introduced to different forms of dance, the more that I explore it and see, is it good for me, is it not? I guess I was around 8 years old, and this was in the Philippines, and there was this a young instructor who had solicited students from door to door for a summer workshop. And that's how I started with ballet. They started with ballet, and then from then on, I just moved on from one studio to the other.
Tengo sabor, hecho de mano con mucho amor, 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 amor. Y su canto que se oye es lo mejor. Óyelo, óyelo, oye este ritmo que riquitico, mira, mira, óyelo, cántalo, bailalo. Este ritmo de Cricani tiene sabor. Música, tú lo mereces, yo te canto.
Well, you know, you go into stages. You know, when you're around that age, you're in your teens, you know, the only thing you want to do is be able to do a series of pirouettes, and you move on from the major. I mean, I've done major roles, classical roles. After you've accomplished those roles, you know, you move on and say, okay, what's next? You start discovering yourself, who you are. And then that's when what I think, even back in the Philippines, because we were doing what we call neoclassical, which is contemporary, pretty much contemporary ballet, and was already mixing it with some modern and that, you know. I started learning that there's more than just classical ballet, and that you could move your body better, you know, if you have more freedom. And ballet is so restricted in the sense that, you know, there are parameters. And in modern and in other forms of discipline, dance discipline, it's a different situation where you just feel, oh, I think I look better in this. And you study your body, and you study what your skills are, and you're able to see, where do I maximize my skills? And the more I get introduced to different forms of dance, the more that I explore it and see, is it good for me, is it not? What can I show? How can I show myself best? Yes, they always like salsa. I think that's because they've seen my work. I've won the Mayan world champion professional level, and because of that, you know, it's very big. The Mayan competition is a huge competition that every part of the world sees that. I mean, I was in Madrid, in a club in Madrid. I was just visiting my cousin, and I was unannounced, and they saw me and they said, "You're Ruby Karen, right?" And they started, you know, getting into a circle, and they started dancing with me. And here, you know, it's the same in Italy, you know, they just knew I was there, and they started, you know, and they just get excited. So they always like, in Europe, especially in Europe, because they're hungry for international artists, that they invite different people, and I happen to be one of the international artists that they invite in several cities in Europe, from UK to Italy, Germany, Austria, Spain, and, you know, all those countries. Yeah.